all of that, and they have a shrine to be able to use as well.
Good. Yeah, he saved the stick charges until FATA was fully committed at the last second, and luckily for FATA, Ryze had no mana. He had been using it all through jungle. If he had Frostbite, he was on like 80 mana. That's a dead Weaver, so very close to turning it around for C9. Not quite able to do so. FATA and Feero are going to shrine up together, and looks like they're going to farm some Ancients.
Oh, yeah, Absol. He's caught in the trees, tries to kick Noya out of this dead end, but Noya returns right back to block Yapzor in against the bear. It'll be Ace picking up the first blood.
Yeah. At this point,
bottom. Dazzle's here to just try and push out the lane, see if he can get his level 6, which would really help to stop pushes, but it looks like he's going to be caught in the process. They did have a laning ward. They saw Adam head into those trees. He tries to get a Stampede save from the Centaur, not going to be good enough. That Stampede does also allow FATA to go on hestejoe, but a TP out. Oh, the Shikuchi at the end. Barely in front of the TP, does manage to give him the killing blow.
Without that Stampede hitting, it's really hard for Invoker to hit the Sunstrike and the Meatball combo. He's gone full Wex Exord. And
roll in.
Argon still trying to engage.
Noya's been hit, slowed down. The Hoof Stomp will land this time around with the Sunstrike and the extra nuke damage. For Ev, they will find that pick off. That being said, Ace was not there. Ace, he maybe
if he gets hit by that Hoof Stomp, could be burst down quickly.
Yeah,
He's trying to tank up, has the pike, so maybe a bit harder. We'll find out.
Baby Knight gets caught. He still has that force stab, but it looks like the damage is going to come too fast. Too many stuns, and a Sunstrike finishes him off. Bears the first reveal of the.
FATA does have the Savage Roar.
FATA, Sunstrike. Ace is not going to be hit by that one. FATA does not have time lapse anymore. He actually pops a wand. Will have enough now, but he's actually going to stick around until the Stomp comes in from Ferev, so maybe they can at least get a kill on Noya instead. But he's a tanky support, and Ryze, he now comes in with a Frostbite. More TPs in. hestejoe with a 3-man Pit of Malice. Follow up. Firestorm. TP out from Ferev, but he gets frostbitten. That will delay the highest net worth hero on Bears from escaping. They'll pick up that kill. Big one for C9. Oh, and plus one.
Plus one. This Astral Atom, no escape for him. That could potentially open up space for Ace to take mid. They may press down top.
Sunstrike when the initiation comes, but also it's going to be when these pushes come in the Meteor. I feel like they needed that sort of overwhelming damage to deal with C9 because they've got tanky heroes and with the sustain of mech as well. Here comes hestejoe. Is going to receive a Force Staff. Nicely played out by Baby Knight. Managed to outplay that one. Jump in. Hit 2-man Hoof Stomp there on the side. Stampede slowing them all down as well. Here comes the Meteor, but hestejoe's already dead. Fought in the back lines. Almost died, but he does manage to get a shallow grave and will also time-lapse off half the damage. Feero's now going to be chased down. Oh, here comes the damage. Feero gets caught in the entangle. Tower's going to fall. Bears. The rest of them will get out. Looks like they traded.
It's tough because OD doesn't really want to be too far forward. He ideally wants his teammates getting jumped so he can astral them, and they've caught Ferev.
Spirit Bear bait, but they do have a nice silence coming out from Yapzor. Ferev tries to get away with the Stampede, but unfortunately, Ryze was on the side. He wasn't hit by that silence. Does manage to get the Frostbite. Oh, FATA almost goes down. The time lapse, though, just in time. They're still chasing Feero. Managed to slow him down, but it looks like he's far enough away. He'll be good. But a loss of their Centaur means, as well as Adam, and seems like that TP's not going to make it. A loss of their Initiator and their Sustain means that C9 can freely push down a Tier 2.
That is incredible. Yeah, and then if you're trying to Stampede on top, he's got Savage Roar too. They're going to catch
nice initiation. They can get the silence follow-up. Baby Knight will be dropped here. That is the kind of pickoffs that Bears need here. Because after that mid lane engagement where they tried to fight over the mid-tier one.
A good kill. Any core hero going down can put a dent in this constant push that's coming out from the C9 squad, and they can get another kill here mid lane. The pickoff game continues. Feero getting the last hit with the Sunstrike. This is where C9 have to be right through a Dire Observer ward.
Yeah, these Sunstrike kills are pretty big. Stun silence on to Ryze with the Sunstrike. Oh, good save there from Baby Knight. Right as Ferev came in, he's going to try and activate the Shrine and survive through that. The Shrine will keep him alive for now, but C9, they do have that movement speed. There goes the Stampede.
Again, they know there's no Sunstrike now, and this Dire ward does not see these heroes, so good smoke usage to get back into the pit. Forward Spirit will scout this one a little bit too late.
Oh, but they jump in! Oh my god, the Aegis is still in the deck! Feero managed to grab it! Now here comes the Meteor with the deafening blast! Ace and hestejoe almost get blown up. There is a save from Baby Knight. Ace is gonna come back soon. Feero is still in the pit. Can anyone threaten Ace? He's in the back lines. Feero and FATA just charge in, manage to finish him off. Noya's also gonna go down, and Baby Knight, he needs to get out of here. He can't save anybody anymore. He does get the Hurricane Pike over the cliff, blinks back, saves himself. Feero is here, but doesn't look like he's going to be able to catch Baby Knight. What a win. How did Bears manage to make the read on that?
They were so close to making that work, Cloud9, with their smoke in. Bears scouted out with the Forward Spirit, and the Forward Spirit is in the pit like right as Roche is about to die. So they had like a split second to react with that combo, and they're going to find another kill now with the Sunstrike. Suddenly, this game gets swung right back into Bears. Not done.
There's the initiation. Here comes the Meteor. It's not going to save hestejoe. Baby Knight chooses to save Ace, the big damage dealer. hestejoe is tanky enough. Well, he's down to half health. It looks like FATA can actually finish him off with a Desolator. FATA's stuck underneath the Pit of Malice. He will receive an early Shallow Grave just in case. Feero runs in, tries to get Baby Knight, hits him with a bit of a threat there with a nuke, slows him down, but Baby Knight now turns, manages to throw out the ultimate, finishing off the Centaur. Oh, FATA, he gets a nice Savage Roar, perfectly timed by Ace to prevent the time lapse. And a Shukuchi away. Bears now left with only 3, and Cloud9, they're not done just yet. They still want to take this tier 2 tower,
Absolutely.
and Bears are going to have to give it to him unless YapzOr has some godly plays. But it looks like they're just going to get extra kills from this. FATA, he is dead.
Free int for the OD while you're graved up.
Oh, yeah.
One of those scenarios where you probably actually don't want to grave yourself. Suddenly there's 60 stolen int on...
We're talking about talents and what are the worst talents, and up there on the list we complained about it a lot was the level 15 talent from Nyx Assassin. Oh, jump, initiation, stun, misses out on the hoof stomp, does manage to hit the boulder, but there is a save from Baby Knight. Force Staff away from Feero, not allowing that Stampede to connect. Now YapzOr comes in, managed to hit his ultimate onto a couple, but the BKB activated by Baby Knight allows him to turn and fight. Now they're going to pop the Dark Rift. Baby Knight's dropping lower and lower. They might be able to get this kill before... Oh, the Dark Rift, it doesn't save him. They can't get out. Now Ace is actually left completely alone here. He's going to turn and fight and kill Adam, but is not going to be making out alive, it seems. He's too separated from his team, and they will bring him down. Bears, a big win for them. 2 cores.
Tough fight. The Beetle on OD just wrecked him.
Let's do that Swarm Beetle on Roshan and the Desolator. C9, they're coming in fast with the Bear. Roshan's down to 1500 HP. The Tornado's going to be able to prevent a lot of this, and they do have beautiful line damage. The stun out from YapzOr. Double silence onto 2. hestejoe and Ace in trouble. Baby Knight needs to save Ace, but they do get the Hurricane Pike onto the cliff. They've managed to finish up Roshan as well, and now FATA is ready to go with the Aegis. He just charges straight in, facing up against Baby Knight. Will try and pop his BKB and finish off Ace. Now the jump in, gets the stun onto Rise as well. That'll finish off Baby Knight. Cloud9, it's just all over for them in this engagement. hestejoe tries to TP out, does manage to make it out, but this is going to be buyback time for maybe the OD. Looks like the Lone Druid with his low death timer can wait.
Yeah, that was the perfect lineup possible. Coming down that ramp for the Tornado, Burst Spirit Suns and everything.
C9, you got to respect this. Your Lone Druid is not yet back up. They did not want to have to buy back on the OD until the Lone Druid is up, so hestejoe giving the Bears the free pickoff here before the push actually fully comes out. They are going to be able to take that melee racks. Tornado, EMP, making its way in. Stomp, actually going to miss out there. The Tornado lasting a bit too long. Silence from YapzOr, tries to roll himself away. Hit by the Pit of Malice. Saved by the Shallow Grave. He may still be able to get out of here, but Feero, as well as being chased down by hestejoe, and Ignite comes out. Feero blinks back. Adam's going to be target of hestejoe and Noya instead, while FATA was battling it up with the 2 cores. Is completely out of mana now. Needs the extra help. Has the BKB. Is going to try and run himself away, but the physical damage of Baby Knight, 4 HP. He finally does fall. Now when he comes back, he won't have a BKB. A Pit of Malice laid in preemptively. FATA is... There's no chance. No hope for a time lapse or anything like that.
At least get the big Weaver kill and an Aegis on the rebuttal there, but still puts Cloud9 in a tough spot. They take their melee racks, and as a result, C9 thinking they can push back the other way. Force out that Weaver buyback at a minimum is probably what's on their mind.
Throwing out that deafening blast. They're hoping to be able to push back Cloud9 and not have to use their buyback on FATA. No, a nice stun. A 3-man hoof stomp onto the Spirit Bear as well. They're going to be able to control these heroes. Now the Stampede slows them down. The Dark Rinse is coming in, but it's not going to save Noya. A Force Staff, another one. They try and push these heroes away, and it looks like it may have disjointed enough that Rise could not make it into the Dark Rift out.
Yeah, I don't think he's rating that Uber driver 5 stars. He has left a couple teammates behind. Ace is still running the hell away. Luckily, he's got all this movement speed to get out of there. Rise also missed out on the ride. But
TP in. Whoa, Ace! He TP'd onto a shrine, but FATA and Feero were already here trying to cut him off in the first place, so they just stumble into a TP and a free kill there. Ace could not afford to pick off like that. He's down for 35 seconds, and Bears are already on top of your tier 2. These heroes is so important. Maybe the +1 second on Hoof Stomp is better.
yeah,
Oh, here comes the initiation. FATA speeding ahead with his Shikuchi. Level 25 talent. hestejoe is going to be the pick-off here. Nobody else is going to get caught, though, on the side of Cloud9.
has no buyback as well.
Managed to get Feero inside the Pit of Malice, but he does have the Stampede too. He's holding on to it for now. He actually is going to turn around Force Staff Baby Knight in deeper. They do manage to get the stun, and Feero's going to be here soon. Feero now pops that Stampede, does have all that damage reduction, so Baby Knight's really not doing that much to Feero at all. FATA battling between Noya and hestejoe, does manage to get off the time lapse. OD taken out. Looks like did he hit the Blade Mail? Adam on the side? Oh no. Dark Rift out. Save them all. All right, they get a couple out, but Ace as well as our OD and Rise are all going to be fallen here. They do have buyback.
Oh, the Blade Mail timing. He got it on the Sanity's Eclipse of the OD. That demolished Baby Knight.
Joe already brought him pretty low earlier and does get a little bit of damage. Oh, Hurricane Pike pushes Noya away from the stun. Oh, FATA, he's so close. He's going to get saved out for the Shallow Grave.
Right.
There goes that time lapse. Actually barely makes it out of that Pit of Malice, but back over to top lane. There goes that melee Rax. To and fro. Feero now jumps in as well. He's going to join in on the pushing action. Nice 2-man hoof stomp. Trying to finish up those range Raxes with the Forge Spirits. Pops his Blade Mail. Baby Knight can't target him anymore. Back to bottom lane where Feero comes in with a big Meteor Blast. Hits Noya back into it with a Deafening Blast. Feero now, he pops the Stampede. Is going to run over Noya. They manage to catch a couple there with the Pit of Malice, but C9, they need to make this team fight work for them because they're getting picked apart. This would
be not long for this world. With the Aegis down, though, perhaps some second thoughts from Bears as to how to approach this push. They're not actually split pushing, which is where they found their success the other times, but with only one lane of racks to go for,
oh, what?
It seems like they're more focused.
Ace just burst down Yapzor here at the low ground. Now he's going to turn against Feero, but oh god, he just hit the Blade Mail. Feero gets a lot of damage back to Ace, not quite enough to finish him off though.
Okay,
Bears.
that rapier came out of nowhere.
Turn around, do manage to get a good Ice Wall onto hestejoe. He'll receive a Hurricane Pike. A friendly save from Baby Knight. Now Baby Knight jumps forward here, but doesn't have his BKB activated, so Feero. Oh god, they just hit the hoof stomp, but he dies just like that to FATA. It's all up to Ace now with no buyback onto Baby Knight. Ace is going to have to do it all with his Divine Rapier and only 800 HP. A push back there. Noya receives a Hurricane Pike, but here comes the Deafening Blast, and that's it. They catch him. They take that Divine Rapier. It's on the deck. Someone can grab it, but the GGs have already been called by Cloud9. C9, they almost had a 10,000 gold lead with their early pushing, their early 5-manning.